Folks. I'd like to thank you for coming on and clicking on and staying back on to the Big Boss Man Collective. Let me say this. First of all, let me shout out to the big clickers. That's them ones that click on to me. They give to the page. They support the page. They know that when we come on here, we get lifted up. First things first, let me say you this. Right now, I'm going to get into this. There's a blessing on the schedule. Right now, there's a blessing on the schedule. Only what you schedule will be honored. Only what's on the calendar will be honored. First, let me say this. I don't know if they was just joking or something, but somebody came on here and said, hey, you took my beat, or I stole one of the beats I played on here or something like that. First and foremost, listen, let me tell you something about me. The music come with the Big Boss Man Collective. It's like drinking water. I can make 1 million of these. I can turn it down. I can bring the drums out. I can do all kind of stuff. I'll never take nobody beats. But anyway, there's a blessing on the schedule right now. As I was preparing, I had a bunch of notes prepared for videos today. And as I was preparing and I was looking at my calendar and I was just putting some things down and I'm jotting some things in and just placing some phone calls and all that good stuff, God dropped on me. He said, make sure people understand that the enemy doesn't want you to be on schedule. There's only one way to take care of all of the kingdom things that you need to take care of. There's only one way to set your family free. There's only one way to get your finances straight. There's only one way. And it's only through what you consistently do and what you consistently calendar. What you say I'm going to do on Monday and you still do on Monday at 10. What you say I'm going to take care of on Tuesday at 2. What you actually take care of. This ain't the teaching that you want to hear. But I have to tell you where the blessing sits at. I'm only going to bless the schedule. And some of y'all feel like y'all can just wing it and get there. And he says the steps of a good man is ordered by the Lord. Here's the thing. Are you hearing what he's saying? Steps, ordered, process, timing. So you think if the word says the steps of a good man is ordered by the Lord, you can do things just haphazardly? Nah, it's on the schedule. And God says, I'm gonna multiply the things that you do, that you schedule. Because see, the big attack was people knew if you got on schedule. That's why a lot of times people try to throw you off your time, or people try to make demands of your time, or try to move your schedule around, or try to say, well, can you do this right quick? I need it. People was trying to press on you, and people was trying to move and invalidate your calendar, because they understood that if the truth and the source is, if they just get on schedule, they'll tear me up. If they work out when they said they was, they're gonna tear me up. And your enemy is being exposed in this moment for being goofy. I repeat, your enemy is being exposed this moment for being goofy. It's almost cartoonish the way people have tried to go at you. It's almost a joke. It's like, are you serious? People around them really kind of saying like, are you serious? Are you serious? That's what lengths you would do? That's goofy. That's That's really weird. That's the thing. People is coming off, and as the lettuce leaves get peeled back, people is coming off, and their friends and family and everybody in their circle saying, that's really weird. That's weird. And for a lot of you, some of y'all had a messed up mindset. I'm gonna help you. Some of y'all thought that because people consistently came for you, that people consistently loved you or liked you. That's not why people came consistently for you. The consistency of the attack sometimes is insanity, not a sign of commitment. I repeat, the consistency of attack sometimes is not a sign of commitment, but it's a sign of insanity. I'm too crazy to know the difference. I'm too crazy to stop. I'm too crazy to know when. I'm insane. But again, I always say, don't confuse insanity with toughness. Sometimes people just be insane, but they don't be tough. They just got a screw loose. They just crazy. And that's why you have to confront these demons and confront these things in the spirit. And the exposure for being goofy is, you got to understand, in a lot of these circles, people said, I know exactly what to do. They went around and told people that they knew the method. Like, oh, I got a method. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Why? I know exactly what to do. Watch. People went around and said, I know exactly what to do to bring the big boss man collective down. But they didn't really know the method. That's the weird thing. It's like setting up somebody and saying, hey, let's go do this scam. But when you run and do the scam, you don't know it like you think you know. And the plans start falling apart. And the police start getting involved. And cases start getting investigated. And phones start getting tapped. And all that. Because you thought you knew a method you ain't really know. You don't know no method on the chosen one. Let's be clear. Don't confuse this. Don't be a prisoner that think the attack is a show of affection. And here's the thing about your next pop out that's really crazy. People is thinking really honestly that you got something sneaky going on, because now when you pop out, they're like, when would you have had time to get this stuff done? Because the bulk of what you're doing and what you're going to be doing in this next season is undercover. There's so many things going on. I told my wife, I said, there's so many things going on in this season. I can't even tell nobody. I don't even have it. You're going to have so many things going on. You don't even have nobody to share it with. And I saw this as I was preparing. The things that, like, as you went along and kind of tried to disprove some theories on you, some things that people said on you, I was hearing the things that you're going to be disproving, the people that you're going to be disproving ain't going to be around to see what you disproving. They're not even going to get to see. So that's why you got to stop trying to dispel and disprove. I don't even know if that's a word, but they're not going to be there to see the glory. They're just not going to be there to see the glory. I promise you that. They're going to see. What I mean by that is also, though, there's some people in your circle that they started off in your circle and you're like, I'm going to show y'all we can do this, and all the things, they kind of fake clap. Yeah, we'll see. The real actual manifestation that comes down on earth, they won't be around to see. people think you sneaky because it's like when every time you pop out, so much things have changed. Every time you come out, so much things have changed. And they like, honestly, when did you have the time? And here's the thing, the things that's happening for you that you are able to kind of keep to yourself, they know that if they was in the same position, they would babble it out. That's why it's so crazy. It's like, man, if that was happening to me, I'd be tearing y'all up. If I had that, if I was doing it, I'd be tearing y'all up. So they don't understand the fact that you can have it and do it and still not even say nothing about it. It's crazy. It's like, when would you have had the time to do that? When would you have had the time to raise that money? When would you have time to garner that relationship? When would you have time to have met that person? When would you have time to have met them particular celebrities? When would you have time to have done that? That's the thing about when people really don't got no real insight in your life and they only seeing snapshots. When you change the timing of them snapshots, and something about every time you come, it's like, whoa, what's that? I just heard, what's that all about? They saying, I ain't know you had it in you. If they would have, they would have literally messed up the whole destination. Because if they was in your shoes, they would have babbled it off and ruined it. They would have babbled it right off and yakety smackety it up and ruined it. It's mental. I repeat, y'all gotta understand, it's mental. The consistency was a sign of insanity, not of affection. And I'm helping y'all break out of that. Some of y'all already know this is actually just solidifying it in your mind.